I move everyone in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to the stream. The last stream we did something fun, which was organize all of the Minecraft versions by their tiers. F through S or S through F. That was a lot of fun. Came out some nice memories of how it was back then. This is kind of a good idea, might also be coming towards the future. But today's stream, we are going to add some more upgrades to my infinite wood farm. I made a few different versions. I would like to make a version where the azalea saplings are grown directly inside of the farm. So that is the goal for today. We'll be on the server. Today is August 7th, 2021. Let's update the info command. Creating my azalea tree. Permit azalea tree wood farm for self-planting. Previous farms. Previous versions. And I'll put the link there. How's everybody doing this lovely Saturday? We're a week into August. That's crazy. Time flies by so fast. You guys are coming in, make sure to join my Discord. I'm in the voice call there. There's a lot of great stuff over on the Discord, including information about upcoming projects, as well as when streams start, when new videos come out, posts that I put onto my Twitter, all that good stuff. Check out my other social links there. It's also a channel for Ray puns if you want to try your luck at making puns. Also one for fan art. Always something interesting going on, and if you definitely need any help, there's a help channel just for that. We all got in the chat. I think I did update the information. No, I didn't. Okay, I gotta push. Okay, you guys can join the testing server where we will be working on the latest farm. Welcome everybody. We got Tonio, we got Ha, two for stream moderators. We also got Parker, welcome in. Sonic is in the chat. Vision, Ordinary, Andre, Almond, Matrix, Balrug, that's a very pretty name. Welcome in. We got Yusuf, Mario. How's everybody doing today? The server is currently on 1.18 if you guys want to join. The info command should be updated now if someone wants to give it a try. The social. Mr. Glenn coming in with 100 biddies to start off the stream. Really appreciate that. Adds to the biddy board, and you also get special emotes. Welcome everybody. You guys want to join the server? You can. We got Night Fur in the chat. Humanoid. Riffin. Like Griffin, but Riffin. Shrek is in the chat. We got N99, one of our stream moderators and server admins. Clutch. Astro. server is up if you guys want to hop on. We're going to be playing around with the latest attempt at updating my azalea tree farm. I think that link works there. But yeah, the info command, there's a link to my other azalea tree farms. This one is going to try to be self-planting. We've designed a lot of different azalea tree farms. We've also designed some planting azalea, well, not self-planting nether tree farms. We got experience in both categories, so it should be fun in order to kind of combine these two in order to get a new fun farm. Should be also a little bit challenging. Let's see if we do stats, what pops up? Okay, yeah, that pops up. Cool. So that's the title of the stream. In the meantime, you guys can hop on, also check out my other social links. I'm going to send out announcements on my Twitter and my YouTube. If you guys aren't already following me there, links are there in the chat. They're also linked down below. I do send announcements on my YouTube, but that only applies, I think, if you have the bell notification turned on. Okay, let's go ahead and send those out. And we'll get started with the live stream. I can turn this off. One thing I was doing was also testing the shulker farm in the background. Oops. And there must be a couple places where the shulkers are teleporting to that I need to fix. But for the most part, it looks like it's working. I don't know, I might hop in here a little bit during the stream and kind of adjust stuff. How do you get one at 18? Maybe we should have a command so people know how to get that. Why another wood farm? This one's gonna have different properties as the other one. That's the reason why. Oh, I see. Ah, I see where the shulkers are hiding. This was the shulker farm that I think we worked on this Wednesday. I was just letting it run to see if I missed any spots to spawn proof it. It looks like right here we might have also missed a spot. Well, I don't know how. Oh, well, that's how the guy. how did I not know about this? Oh, okay. I know there's more of those. I completely overlooked those for some reason. I overlooked them more on this side. No. Oh, that's because they're facing the opposite direction. Okay, keep that in mind. Kind of fun just to watch this farm run in the background. I probably missed something down here too. This one keeps escaping. I don't know where he's, oh. I don't know where he's going. If you guys wonder how to join 1.18, it's in my video. I show how you guys can join. Also check it up on their website. Oh, need to put a shop in there. Okay, we'll let this run while we're working on the other farm, and we'll check on it, see if they're found a spot to escape from. Cool. So welcome everybody. We are on the testing server. Let's turn off game world, do mob spawning faults. I don't know if how it's going to work in 1.18. There's some kind of glitchiness with it, but we'll give it a try. So first thing I'm going to do is place down a platform. Snow Golem got doomed. Yeah, they're finding some place where they're teleporting out. Not exactly sure where it's at. But meantime, that's okay. Let's see. We want to do that, and difficulty normal. So the farm's going to be based around the area which we can get consistent conversion. Let's grab some bone meal. And moss blocks. You know, moss block being, I think it's like almost like just a normal block now. Kind of strange that it is in that same category with the other blocks, the decorative blocks. Okay, so the minimal area that moss can convert is 3x3. The idea is to bone meal that. I wonder if we can bone meal this one down here. Shani says, hello, I'm a big fan of your farms. Awesome, welcome to the stream. Let's go. Sad in the chat. Newbie says, how's it going? Pretty swell. Oh yeah, we need we need that one removed. But then we could do, well, maybe it won't reach that high. I want to make sure that there is a spot for this to place in moss. I was hoping I could put the moss on the bottom, but it needs, doesn't meet the requirements, which is a pity. It likes to start up and then it likes to go downwards. But We could put it anywhere here. Obviously, the lower the better. If we get too low, it might cause problems. We can push a stone in from either side. So if we have stone... We have stone there, and then we just bone meal this. We should always get moss in these corners. Let's start automating the process. This is going to be our bone milling dispenser. And then we'll have, let's change this command. Replace moss block. That's exactly what I wanted. It might work. I think the easiest would be if we grew trees here, 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 and here. Because we still need to break off. Still need to break off the top so we can plant another one like that. We also need to break off this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, reposition it so I can stand up. You guys can still hear me. Awesome. So the middle one needs to have the blocks removed. We also need to remove blocks from these four corners. We also need to push in stone. Probably going to push in stone with 2 columns coming in from the side. Those stone generators. How does this compare to my last design? Maybe we should stand by it. I don't know. So far we haven't had any shulkers teleport out. Looks good. Let's go stand by it. I have a few different designs. I think for now maybe we want to keep it somewhat simple. So in this design here, I push into the azalea and then I remove, what is it? Remove the rid of dirt. That one, let's go to one that has a stone generator. This is the first design that I have with stone generator. So the stone generator pushes in the stone. But do we really need a stone generator? Yeah, maybe we don't. I mean, well, then again, the moss. I'd like to first start out simple. Then we can always add in, like, trying to get the dirt. The way this one works is that you place in azaleas here, and they grow up, and it drops TNT on them. Throws them up for their items. So the only thing I want to do, instead of the player placing in the azalea, I just want the machine to place in the azalea. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Hey, Zeus. So, yeah, I don't think I need to put it in the cobbled. I don't think I need to put it in the stone generators if I don't want to. All I have to do is clear out this platform. Grow in. Just keep clearing out the platform and attempting to get azaleas. Ideally, you want as many as possible, but you know it doesn't have to be. I could just do it with one. I could just keep attempting to place in one azalea here. Like, if I flick it really fast, I could get azalea there. Yeah, like you see I got azalea there. And then I can just grow up that azalea with another dispenser. Check the title if you're wondering what's happening. Maybe I could put more information in there too. What does it currently say? How is it? Planting. I guess I could put my infinite wood, nether wood farm video in there. That might help explain it. I will add that. There, that might help kind of explain a little bit. I did it to the info command. So we can start with one if we want to add more. The main reason why we add more is so that you could use the items to compost them down to get more bone meal. But for now, maybe I won't care about that. Maybe we'll try one. If I want to get more bone meal, I could just make a bone meal farm. Because I feel like that would make more sense than trying to get bone meal. Because it'd be like kind of inefficient to try to do it here. So let's stick with that. I already have some nice bone meal farms. Let's stick with that. Let's do. So then this dispenser would be. Did not want to grow because I have this block beside it. Okay. Because then we get a azalea tree from our tree like that, and then we can farm it. Probably just use TNT. That's about the easiest. So that converted that block, but I would have to. Would have to bone meal a block beside it. I must have destroyed that piston. Hey, Entuk, welcome in. So in the previous farm, we switched this out with stone, and then we convert it to moss. With this, we need to actually be pointing into a moss block. So I guess it's going to be very similar to these farms, where I bone mill a moss block near my farm, and then it puts it up over here. This kitty corner area, that's a pretty good location for it. Where else could I do it? Could I just put it one beside it? I think the main reason I put it kitty corner is just to get it out of the way. Because then if there's azalea over here, maybe I could just take my old farm. Maybe I could take this farm. I could just add in the last piece. The only piece, what piece do I need to add in? I just need to add in a piston here, right? I mean, it would be inefficient. Then again, like, if you have a moss farm, it doesn't really matter. Hey, Vogue. Maybe I should move my old farm to the world and give it a try. Ooh, how much? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how much bowman we're gonna go through. Hey, Hedgehog. Doing the 3x3 area, I can do a little bit bigger area, a little bit more efficient. But then I'd have to try to remove 4 trees, possibly. Let's see if we can move this into the other world. Well, this one has a stone generator. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to move it. Maybe I could just start from scratch. That'd be easier. The water system is nice. I don't know if I can use it though. Going over here, we actually do break the top piece. Well, let's just try one, and then if we have problems, or if it works out, we'll do 4 of them. Hey Zog, how goes it? Can't say today, but I hope you're having a good stream. Thank you. Glad to see you in the stream. Hope you're doing good. How's your builds coming along? So what do we need to do? We'll have one there. We'll just elevate this one up by 1. We'll have a dispenser. There's the one that grows a tree. Like this one does whatever. Like I don't really care if sapling grows there or not. And then hopefully a sapling would grow up here. If not, we have to break it. Put another piston in there. And then what we do after we do this, then we would power this a few times. So much work to it, says Zorg. But getting there, nice. We powered this, hoping that there was a tree there. Then we would power that to remove it, and we just try it again. Where can I put this? Maybe I put it down here. Is this waste bone meal after? No, okay. So only when this one's clear does it waste bone meal. Then we break that. Try again. It would be slow. The main thing being that it takes a few attempts. What did I say? Like 2.5 bone meal. We tried like bone meal like 3 times with this. Let's say we did power this. Oh, did the server freeze? Oh, server freeze. We might have to do this in the old world. 1.18 is not very nice. Yeah, maybe. Do we have any server admins? Maybe we can load up 1.17. What do your mocks sound like? Fan blowing? Because there is a fan blowing. I think also working on a single player world. Having problems. Here's some other setups. Yeah, if you can ask one of the admins to switch out the servers. I don't know, I feel like the 1.18 server is missing, it's missing a lot of things. Missing like the entity killing thing and the other things. You sound tired. I think just my throat kind of sore. Let's set block here, here, here.
Should it be 1.17 or .1?
Yeah, 1.17.1. The world's, I think the world's there. I mean, you could do a new world. I think the old world is also there.
I just asked him, but since he's on Do Not Disturb, it might take a bit of a while.
Okay. Okay, so we got pretty much the same kind of setup as the other world. This is where we're going to power it. This does seem like a lot like the first versions of the Infinite Wood Farm that I made. Where you said like a big clock. How was that? No, we had a clock that kept, I think clock kept powering this or something. So I think this would power, then it would clean it off. Then we had another timer that would power this. I don't know if they were connected with each other or not. If I keep powering this, it should be fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with constantly powering that. So let's throw down some observers to do that. Okay, maybe, yeah, let's just do the bottom part. Put on the quiet resource pack. Not sure which one it is. That one? Oh, it's this one. That way the stuff isn't so loud. Should I move these notifications into the left-hand corner again? It used to be. That's constantly powering that, and then what we want to do is we want to then clear this off. So clear it off. How is this? Okay, yeah, I can make some tall ones. I was like, how did it make a tall one? Now, can we also have this one constantly powered? I think we can.
Yeah, we can't get the world onto 1.17 as all the admins who have console are offline or are busy.
Okay. So we're not losing any bone meal there. We can power this. So we're still not losing bone meal. Good. We might lose a bone meal to do that, but you only lose one. There's not really any way to avoid that. We could try to detect actual sapling versus not a sapling, but that would probably be too cumbersome. I don't know. I think the only way you can really detect it is through the hitbox of it. Bet he couldn't like get some signal or something. We can tell once it grows though. Does not pass redstone signals. No. No, it does have a weird hitbox. I mean, you could. It is possible to detect it, but it just wouldn't be worth it. It'd be too cumbersome to detect the actual hitbox of it. Use water? Well, now water destroys them. Water didn't used to destroy them, but now they get destroyed by water just like other stuff. For water on the bottom slab, Jason, won't flow on the sapling, but it will on everything else. Um, I'll show you. The water goes everywhere. You see how I broke it? There's a hole. It just takes the same path. Waterlog slab. The waterlog slab will be exactly the same. It flows out whatever direction. Oh, place one of the sides with the flower? Are you just saying like it won't break it now? The flower is not going to grow there if there's water. I mean, once the water found a location to flow to, then it's fine. A dispenser placed in a bush. It doesn't place in the bush. What it does is it bone mills a nearby thing which grows vegetation, including bushes. The thing is, like, how would that differ from any other block that's sitting there? Would that differ from like a moss block? Or a moss carpet? Well, the moss carpet gets removed. I want to explain it to you, but can't because of English is bad. I think I kind of understand what you're talking about. Like, you're saying, like, the water doesn't break this one, but it does break this one. The thing is, like, nothing will grow there if there's water, so you'd have to remove the water, then bone mill it, then place in the water, and see if it broke or not. Yeah, you could use dispenser to place water. Yeah, I don't know. That would help you because then you could detect it. But then every time you'd have to let the water flow. And then you'd have to detect if the water flows. I feel like it'd be just as slow as trying to attempt to bone mill it. And since bone milling doesn't cost really anything unless it was a tall grass, it shouldn't make much difference. Grow glow lichen on top of azalea somehow. Yeah, it does have a flat surface. You should be able to put anything flat related on top of it. I think that would, I mean, for that to happen, you'd have to have some glow lichen nearby. Like I said, you can detect it, but be very cumbersome. With this situation, what you do is just just let this dispenser dispense 3 times, and you might lose 1 bone meal, like growing up like this. But yeah, each time you just let it bone meal 3 times. It's a lot faster. You don't have to wait for water to move or anything else. It also has a lower profile. If you want to do a lichen thing, you'd have to be able to detect the lichen on top. That would be up here. That means you need something to detect that. Or you have to detect that bone meal was missing when it placed it up there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it'd be cumbersome. You'd have to detect that, either detect that the lichen's up there, or detect that you lost a bone meal by placing the lichen up there. Yeah, I want to automate without a player, which I can do it with this too. Yeah, just like that. One thing is, like, you just put this on a clock and let it bone mill like 3 times. On average, it takes like 3 bone mill. I mean, if you want to do, you can do more bone milling. Actually, it wouldn't matter because you don't lose any bone mill. I've only lost a couple bone mill because of the grass. You tried to do the lichen, but it was too much redstone. Yeah, I think it'd just be easier just to do this. It's like we're only really losing bone meal on the grass, and not really anything you could do about that. I mean, you're either gonna lose bone meal by growing lichen, or you're gonna lose time by waiting for like the water to spread. We could let it bone meal longer, because like it doesn't matter. It's not like we're losing bone meal by letting it go longer. We're just losing time. Been streaming for 15 minutes already. Wow. So let's just hook up a clock to this. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, what exactly want to do? I think I just want to just power this every so often. I mean, like, we're already losing bone meal when we're doing this bottom piece here. And like I said, if we want to, we can, if we get this working, we can add this to 4 corners, or we can try all the sides at once. Let's go ahead and power this. Cricket MC in the chat saying, Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday indeed. How's your Saturday coming along, Cricket? Okay, so I have to be kind of careful with this. Is this good, bud? That one, right? Okay, so I shouldn't bud the dispenser anymore. I mean, this is actually be fairly fast, because the slowest part is actually destroying it with TNT. We'll just put a clock here. We just need a clock that just lets it bone meal 3 times or 4 times. Like on average, it's gonna take 2.5 or 2.2, I think it is. There's a shout out to Cricket MC. She is a streamer here on Twitch doing Minecraft survival and multiplayer. Did you say the other day what you're doing? Are you still working on the dig? House chores done. Now I can play. Hey, that is smart. Do your chores right away so you have have to worry about them later. They do say that, like, if you have something difficult you have to do in the day, to do it in the beginning of the day. That way you have kind of like get like relieved and get the rest of the day. You take another task. So we're slowly automating the process. So now we got this dispenser spamming, we got this dispenser spamming. Hey Renzo, how goes it? Are you going to make one spot do for the azalea, or are you going to make more spots for the tree to grow? What we'll do is we'll make one, and with the setup I can put it onto 4 sides if I want to. So currently this is my centerpiece. If I wanted to, I could do one the mouse. Is there a block here? Oh no, I thought I was holding a moss block. I don't know why. The top of that looks like a moss block. I keep thinking I'm holding a moss block one. I was like, why doesn't it place a block? But yeah, I could place some other ones around this if I want to. So that is... We'll hopefully get that far. Check the tile if you're wondering what's going on. So now this should hook this up to a clock. Could just use this, probably the same clock time as my some of my early versions of the what is it called? Nether wood farm. Can't remember what clock I even used in that one. I guess I don't need that. Okay. Power this. Okay. So we kind of can see how it's working. We got a tree there. So I don't know how to time it. That's working. Rick says, thanks for the shout out. Leading a month-long project building effort on Cupfan subscriber server. Nice. And that's the digging part. Cricket says big dig isn't done yet. We had a full stop because, as can happen on SMP Digger, stripped the lower levels and then left it until good times. Left it unlit. I see. They stripped the bottom layer, so they just went down for the good ores, and then they... Yeah, I don't know. This, I mean, it's already working pretty good. Can be... Cost a little bit of bone meal. I think the top one's using more bone meal. Wait, would it? No. The bottom one should use more bone meal. It's doing one, like... Doing one here pretty much every time. It's like it bone mills, it doesn't always reduce vegetation on top. Actually, does that lose bone mill when it does that? Let me turn this off. Kind of curious. Let's fill this up. And... Oh, that does lose bone meal. That's kind of funny. Okay. That really shouldn't happen. So what we need to do is we do also need to detect it once we do get a tree in. My old design... I don't know, do I even have my old design here? I could download the world download if I want to. Saturday says he wants to modify the villager trait so he gets the Eyes of Ender. You ever think about playing maybe an older version where they do have Eyes of Ender, or do you just enjoy some current feature? What do I want to do again? Oh yeah, put in a detection system. So detection system. What would the? Yeah, what do we do once we do get a tree here? What do we do? I guess we have to, like, we don't have to push it up, but we don't push it up. Well, I guess the main thing we do is we blow it up. But we need to know that there's a tree there. Which I guess we could detect the tree because it changes the bottom piece. Right. Let's turn this back on again and see. Just watch it. If a tree grows, it should send a signal out, and then what we do, then we want to like stop those systems so we can blow up the tree. Because the trees have branches, sort of. I guess you call them branches. Well, maybe they're not really branches. More they're just kind of hang over one direction. I don't know how fast this could be. Probably be faster. Okay, so that one failed. Maybe it would want to slow down a little bit. On average, like I said, it should just take a little over 2 bone meal to grow azalea. Okay, yeah, you can see it went off twice. First I went off because it turned to rooted dirt. Next time I went off is because it reverted back to moss. So when it went off like that, then we would want to freeze the system over here. Think about it. Let's move. move this down here so it can't get butted. Eventually I want to place this whole thing back inside of probably this water system, because the water system's pretty nice. I like it because it's an easy way to collect all the items without having a bunch of hoppers and stuff. But we'll see. So we can move the wood over, that's no problem. Yeah, I guess I think I have an example of her somewhere. Maybe not. I might have destroyed it. I just like grew a whole bunch of trees and just makes a kind of an X shape. They'll kind of hang over one of these four directions. Her grew coming in with the hosts. Thank you so much for hosting. Getting those easy rate points. So, we got a timer, we got that, we got a way to detect it. So now that once this thing goes off, once the signal goes through here, we could also detect it directly, like detecting the actual wood or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be too much stuff at the top, so it's probably a good thing that we have the detection system down below. So what we can do is we can actually make this pretty darn simple. We can. Should I lower this down now? Yeah, let's lower this down. I'm gonna do a little bit of compacting. Try not to do too much compacting until I got everything kind of working, but I'm gonna put it over here instead. We're just gonna put a clock right here, just like we had before. Inverter clock. Technically, it would have to be lower. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay. So we're going to power this. Just use a redstone block for now. And I'll make a clock. There. Now we'll say we get a tree. We will push this redstone block away. Just like that. And then when the tree grows back again, we'll switch it back out again like that. Hopefully this works. What is this here? Okay, so it sort of works. What we'll probably do is just use some normal pistons. So we'll just get a brief pulse from the observer, which is going to push this block out of the way, just like so. So now we're not losing any bone meal, right? No, okay. All good. So now we're in the situation where we want to blow the tree up. So hopefully we'll have most of the stuff underneath of the water, so the TNT won't blow it up. Then we'll blow up the tree from above, and I think it should blow up everything except for this log down here. The log probably gets left behind. They'll do a pretty good job. But after it blows up, we'll remove some of it. After it blows up, then we'll reset the system by having another piston That pushes it back. I have it on a clock so that after the piston comes over here, the redstone block will actually power itself. Something like this. Not to be too fancy. That turns the system back on again. We gotta be careful so don't stay powered. Let's see if this kind of works. Turns it off, it blow up the tree, turn it back on again. Yeah. Have to be careful of this so it doesn't double do it like that. Then these logs would be piped around and they'd be blown up somewhere else. So ideally, we'd want to turn off really fast. And I don't think moss blocks have any more unique properties that we can take advantage of. We should be able to turn this off fairly fast. Depending on where this observer interacts with this clock, it shouldn't be too difficult. And let's see. If we want to, we can even turn it off by powering it like that. That way, I don't think we're losing any bone meal. Plus, we don't, well, the piston might get blown up, yeah. Should probably leave the block there. We'll figure out a way to time it, power it pretty fast. So I think we're ready to, I like this platform. The TNT setup is fine. I think we're gonna keep that. And we'll just integrate our new piece to it. Yeah, those are grip buttons, mud. So we got a lot of options once we get this into the system. How can I get this, or which one do I want? I don't think I want this one. Let's grab one of these simple ones, and we'll add more pieces to it. I don't know if they're any different. I don't know if they're any different. I think these very last ones I actually did more testing with them, so maybe we'll just grab this one and we'll just gut it out. We'll gut all this other stuff out of it. And then we'll slap it in there. That should do. Main thing we just gotta figure out is we gotta get most of the redstone underneath of the waters, or at the water level. But yeah, underneath the water, but we don't want to get it blown up. So let's grab this. I think we can use a structure block. That should be low enough that we can... Well, wait, I need to get... Let's go a little bit lower. Got some redstone, I'll just take that redstone. We can always break off some more junk. Let's save this as that. Live for hour 9 minutes. Noticing that you're using a controller. Yeah, a lot nicer on my hands. That's our kind of testing. Let's throw it behind this farm. This is my azalea leaf farm. You got all the different types of leaves. I really like that farm. I don't know if anybody's ever built it in their world yet. I imagine someone has. No one has told me at least. It's one of those deals like you build a farm and you're just like, I don't know if people are going to use it. Hope they do. Okay, so let's plug this water. Let's see. Okay, TT went off. That's fine. Structure blocks are in the game. How did you use a controller? You do exclamation mark controller to figure that one out. This is just a gutted setup. I almost just want to destroy all this stuff here. I don't think it's really worth keeping. This is a kind of a different beast, as saying goes. I guess the main thing I wanted to keep was this part, this scaffolding part. We're not gonna use a stone generator. We may add it back in later on. Right now we want to keep everything really simple so we don't confuse ourselves. Right now we're not worried about the water collection. Holy muggers, we got a raid from Dolan. Hey Dolan, what are you up to? Thanks so much for coming in with the raid. Hopefully your stream went great. We get a shout out, Dolan. How's your YouTube channel been going as well? You put a lot of time and effort into your videos. Play Minecraft, nice. We don't need this. Let's just start removing some of the stuff. This is all for the player. Cooking stuff. Yeah, let's make a little room here so we can see what's going on in here. This is where we can put in the bone milling things. That's our dispenser. We can figure out how we can get collection area or get the bone meal to that area. So this looks similar to what we have already. We have observer reading this, and we'll leave some of that in. We're going to be pushing the logs. This water step is different. Yeah, whatever, I can change it. Just finished doing a UHC, getting ready for a subathon there. Nice. What you doing now? We're updating my azalea tree farm so that instead of having to plant it with a player, we're just going to have the dispenser plant in the azalea sapling part. So we went through a couple different iterations, and this setup seems to be working good. We're going to add it to the actual TNT exploding part. Hopefully that all goes good. How did your UHC go? Did you win it? What is the farm that you think is most impossible? If you do exclamation mark farm, or if you check that link that's currently right there in the chat, that farm everything link, there's a document showing how you can farm up every item in the game. You can see which ones we don't have completed yet. Some of them are kind of difficult. Got destroyed, but still fun. That's nice. What do we need to add to this? Still want the server to going back to 1.7? I think so, because we probably won't be playing 1.18. It's like really nothing new that we would really be doing there. Now we just need to hook up, we'll hook up our observer to this piece down here. Oh, that already grew one. Okay, so that's bone milling that. Awesome. Now we can hook up, we already have a clock for this side, so we can just power. Don't need any of this. This is the dirt side of stuff. Here's our other clock. We can power that. I don't think we need to ever turn that off. We might have to turn that off eventually. That's good. We got some of the basic components as we did before. Yeah, I have a AC unit running behind me. Pretty warm in the room. Okay, so I think we have everything. Now we just need to hook these two or these two pistons up so we can power them. That's a dropper. I think we can remove that. Wait, how did me removing that block? Oh, it must have been a powered block. Is it because I placed a block underneath of this? Change the instrument type? Oh yeah, it changes from harp to drum bass. Okay. That is kind of cool. Hey Dart, how goes it? Ninja says Ray is a genius guy. Thank you. Hear that? And Dark says, ah yes, Ray the god of farms. We're giving a crack at it. Everything's working good, so let's put this thing on a clock so we can actually see this thing working in time. Just throw the clock down right here. We can actually get doing stuff. How should I do that? Yeah, we'll guess we'll put power directly into there, and then we'll pull power out of here. Leave it open for now. Oh, I see. I got a little bit the problem there. I'll put in a target block there. Okay. That looks better. So how's it going? Yeah, we're definitely okay. Stuff is definitely happening. A little bit fast. Okay, let's slow it down. And then we got our observer here. Put it over here maybe. Well, no, let's put it over here so we can kind of see what's going on. Let's switch some of this out so we can see what's going on up there. Nice. And that thing is still going. I guess we ran out of bone meal. Then as soon as this observer goes off, we want to freeze the system. And then we want to use that same signal to also probably activate activate this. So let's hook some of the stuff up together now. We'll hook the TNT up with this part. I think we need a redstone repeater in here. If you want to learn about the subserver, check out that link there. Have we got? Oh, we ran out of places for the tree to go. The TNT coming down now? It is, okay. So now we're kind of trying to hook the TNT up with the farm. We also need to hook up the part that turns it off. I'm not sure what setup I want to do yet to turn it off. For now, let's do the redstone block thing again. Okay. Turned it off. Yeah, it must have been, well, I don't know. I think we might be at the push limit. Anyways, the wood get pushed this direction. We would then push the wood upward so it gets blown up by the TNT. I could have probably left it in this system here. Why is there 2 rows with moss blocks? So because one of the moss will convert over to rooted dirt, we need a initial one to restart the system. Otherwise, we were not able to continue the system. As soon as we remove this block. Wait, what would we do again? Oh no, we'd push the redstone block back in again. And then that would restart the system. So we would power this. We need a lot of delay here. We have to do, like 8 seconds or something for the TNT to do its thing. Pretty long. Probably be the slowest part of the farm. There, so that should restart the system. Hopefully. Oh no, I've got the redstone at the end of it. Okay, so we want to put a monostable in there. That we don't have a huge powering system. Yeah, let's do that next. Oh, how do we do this? Not thinking about it too much. Just put something in and hope it works. Something like that. Okay, let's put the wood system in. The wood keeps coming over here. We need to push it up in the air so it can get blown up. I'm not exactly sure why everything will pop out. We essentially got 4 sides to work with. But the clock's working. The tree's getting blown up, which is good. See if we can watch a tree pop out. Nice thing is, like, it don't really matter how slow it is. They can run 24/7. Really helps. There's a little tree. So I got updated twice. I need to figure out why it updates twice. Oh, because it converts back again. Okay. Okay. This is why we needed that. Actually, how does that work? No. So it sends an update when it switches changes. And also, there's another update when it switches back. We could just have T flip-flop there, but I don't really like T flip-flops. Don't like T flip-flops. They're usually always in the wrong flop for you. Yeah, we could just, for now, we could just try using. How does that work? Oh, apparently too much wood already. Okay, let's just move this over here so it's not messing with other stuff. When it gets its first update, it should go down. And then the second update should go up. And that should activate the TNT. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna remove the piston. Put that piston back in again. There. Let's even get a tree to grow in here. So many different moving parts. Okay. Looks like everything worked, but just timing's not right. Probably would want to turn off this dispenser because it is wasting bone meal when there's a little piece of grass in there. So that's all the mechanics. Now we gotta figure out where we want everything to be. Hmm. We should start with stuff that we can't move. Really, nothing's above the water, which is good. Let's look at these ones. How many holes are there? So I only got 2 holes each side. I think I just moved the water by 1 or something for this one. Actually, I should have took this setup. The setup, the water is a little bit different. This one, I know I put like some holes here or something. I guess it's pretty much the same, but I think the only difference is this side. Maybe not. Wait, is this even the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Where's the hole? Oh, the hole's on this side, okay. I think we just need to change this side. Add 1 more layer of water. Should reach a little bit further now. Yeah, so now it covers up that hole. Okay. So now it's just like the other farm, I think. What happened to the last farm? They're still there. If we want to use them, we can. This one's just people that don't want to AFK the farm. We got the wood in there. We need to just find a way to remove the wood. I'm probably just going to push it to the side, push it up for the TNT to blow it up. We do have to figure out how to get the bone mill into the system again. And the part where it gets a little bit tough because now you're trying to compact it in it so everything works properly. So we got this thing needs bone meal. It's on the very bottom, so it shouldn't be too hard to. We can get like dispensers on any side. The collection system is dropping items down these holes. This was kind of troublesome later on. I remember the other build. Because stuff would fall down the holes and end up in weird places. This dispenser has to be up here so we can reach saplings. Can't really put that one anywhere else. But he needs to be fed. Look at that. I'm stuck inside a tree now. He needs to be fed from on the side or underneath. And currently, I think I'm feeding him from the side. Somewhere over here, I'm feeding him. Could have put hoppers in, but I'm actually feeding from underneath. The wood is coming out this way. Now on this one, we can move the wood. We can move it to an area where we're not really having anything going on. So we can move it over here. I don't know, if I push the wood up right here, don't know if it's going to get blown up or not. We push the wood like there. Oh, it's not a bone mill. Does you have quite a bit of bone mill. Here comes the TNT. I guess it does blow that up. It'll be kind of careful because when blocks are placed here, they do redirect the water. Don't want to cause any problems, but it looks like the water goes around it fairly nice. Doesn't seem like where I put it, the water goes around it nicely. That is good. That should help. Let's just push up. Just push up the logs. I don't know. Right here, maybe? Or do we have room to do it? And room. I guess we can just stick it right in here. Not there, but there. Maybe we can stick it over here. That will power everything there, then we'll also power this piston, which is going to be a sticky piston. This is a system for the TNT. Up into, okay, I guess we're there ready. Oh, we lost our repeater here. Okay, switch out this. Now what's going on? Hello, Emek. TNT coming down? There's so many systems going on. It's hard to say what system's doing what. Oh, this is no longer okay. We need a full block here, and probably something like that. Now the TNT's coming down. Awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did he get so many signals? Not good, TNT keeps going off like that. We actually blew up our moss block here. What is budding it? Maybe I shouldn't have it being budded. Could be this system. That could be updating it. I think it's too far to update it. Let's just put this underneath for now. Put this directly underneath that. And how do I want to do this? Super said I found out how to change the server jar, but apparently I don't have perms to upload files on server. Can you change that? I can do it after the stream if you remind me. Maybe send me a note in Discord. Why does it get so many updates? Oh, I just grew 2 trees right after each other really fast. Okay. Strange. Yeah, we do have to be careful of those type of cases. TNT is just fine. Is the power getting to the TNT though? No, because I guess that kind of ruined it. Let's just put this over here. And then let's change this out. Not try to compact it. Okay, like that. Now we get. It should trigger the TNT. Oh, did we run out? I think we might have run out bone meal here. Yep. So we'll have to hook this up to a bone meal source. That shouldn't be too difficult. Right now I'm just testing the TNT. Did I even update the TNT? Oh, I did, okay. Perfect, I only did 2 TNT. Good. The next thing I want to do is... I don't like this T flip-flop, but we can change it out some other time. I want to change out this timer thing. So, once we do get a tree... As soon as we get a tree, I would like to cut off so that this thing doesn't send any signals. I think we can do that. First of all, this clock is a little bit wonky. Because every time the clock turns on and off, it sends out a signal. isn't a bad thing. I'm just wondering, like, what is the fastest way to turn this clock off? I think if we put the comparator, like right here. Put it right there. Let's put the rest of the clock this direction. Give us a little more room. Tid says, super awesome farm. Thanks. We're just going to put in a comparator clock right here. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is where the source is on this side. Okay, I think that was good. Notice that when it stopped pretty fast. Yeah. Might not have been fast enough though. After that sapling grew, it did clear off and grow another set. Not really any way you could deal with that. Klutz says, first time tuning into the stream. Pretty cool to see designing the process. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. As far as working good, I think. Maybe the TT thing working? Oh, I hear it working now. The main thing I'm trying to do now is, as soon as there's a sapling there, as soon as it grows, I'd like to turn off the pistons pushing. I mean, all I need to really, yeah. Okay. I guess I don't. I think that actually probably the thing I really need to turn off is just turn off the dispensers. I would like to turn off these pistons because it could blow up the piston arm, but I think the biggest thing is just turn off the dispenser because then it does this. That's the main thing. I just don't want to be wasting bone meal doing that. Yeah, I mean we could turn it off just by powering it. Just by powering it, we could turn it off. Would it be possible to have 2+ moss blocks as potential spots to grow? Yeah, so once we get this, we're currently just working with 1. After that works, we can add in, try to add in more. I do 4. Up to 7 spawning spots. Well, I mean, technically you could do all 8 around it. But it gets kind of complicated. So I think the easiest way to turn off this dispenser is, rather than turning off the clock that's powering it, is just to power it so that it can't continue to turn on. It's already on. So to do that, I want it to be pretty fast. Hmm. Mm-hmm. As soon as this observer goes off, I think, yeah, because the observer's the fastest. Observer goes off. What we could do is have the observer push a piston. As soon as the piston pushes, it gives it power. Yeah, let's give this a try. No, 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 no. That, and then this would be a target block. We just need to make sure that this block goes back again. Don't really need that for now. How is that making a loop? Is it really powering itself? How was that making a loop? I guess I don't know. Did anybody see how that thing was making a loop? Target block? Target block is pointed that way though. Oh, is it the block that's underneath? Oh, the block underneath probably. Yeah, it's probably this block, yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Redstone stuff happening under there. Push logs up, tree grows, push piston, then a tree, push up. So right now we're not working really with the rid dirt. The extra tree piece is coming up here. Is their TNT still working? Here it comes. I was hoping it would blow up these stumps, because they could... I guess they don't really cause problems, but it would be nice if it blow them up. So I might move it so it's a little bit closer to TT so it does blow them up. So yeah, it's nice that we turned that dispenser off, so now that's not constantly spamming. It doesn't seem like the tree blowing up part is working properly, so it comes down here. Bad. Good work. Oh, it's currently off. I have to make sure to like turn that off each time. What happens to the wood? The next time it gets pushed up. I guess that's not a bad thing. I try to completely get that to work. So, is the TNT coming down? Okay, it is. Let's watch a little bit and see if there's any problematic areas. So right there, turned on. This part here is not working quite right. Do need to hook up a way to get bone meal into there. Probably do it similar to the other farms where I have to go like this direction. Then have the bone meal over here. This. If I want to, I can add in that. Oh, is this not a bone meal now? Oh. So I think we need to do something a little bit better here because this isn't working the way I want it to. Getting like there, I just got 2 updates. And it should have just been 1. First update should be when it turns into rid of dirt. And then when it converts back to moss. I guess the main thing is like make sure it doesn't convert back to moss until later on. So it didn't, yeah. What happened is that apparently it wasn't fast enough. Apparently it wasn't fast enough. Oh, it's probably because the sapling can grow. It can grow just before the pistons push. So it can grow, then the pistons push, which allows it to grow some more vegetation. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to stop the pistons from pulsing. Because if they can pistons push, then we can get some more vegetation. The way I saw this in other farm is by not having a clock here. Hello, Player Doom. I don't think there's really a way to stop it from pushing. Well, what's the main problem? The main problem is that let's remove that. Problem is that it's going to get sapling in there. It's going to grow into a tree. Then it's going to push the log out of the way. It's not a real problem. Just waste bone meal. Main problem is that if a piece of grass is in there, then it constantly tries to bone meal the piece of grass. Hey, unicorn. Which wastes a lot of bone meal. Way we can stop it from wasting bone meal is that we can, I guess, like, just powering it is probably the best system. Just powering it stops it. But currently, like I said, a lot of this stuff is depending on T flip-flops. Maybe if we just remove the T flip-flops, that'll fix the problem too. Yeah, let's get away from the T flip-flops. That's kind of one of our problems. We can't. The problem is, like, this bottom piece turns into rooted dirt and then turns back into moss. The reason why it switches back really fast is because this platform gets cleaned, so then it puts new vegetation on top of it. And the reason that happens is because by the time the tree grows, it's already pushing. So the tree can be like growing, then it's pushing. We could stop it from bone milling before we push, but I feel like we can avoid that problem. We really don't know when the trees are going to grow. It could grow just before the pistons push. So the tree could grow and it could just push the logs over here, and that would get it pushed up. Or it could grow when it's not pushing, in which case it would just sit there. I was hoping to make it consistent, so it just. But yeah, like I said, we don't really know when the tree's gonna grow, so I don't think it's worth trying to base it on when the tree grows. That's not a T flip-flop. This is a T flip-flop. So let's change this. It's not a sticky piston. And we'll reset this system. When do we reset the system? Probably the same time we reset this. Maybe we'll just grab signal from. Change this a little bit. Do pretty much the same thing. We do need more delay here. Okay. So Technically, is this T flip-flop? No. We have to move this though. We have to move it. So when this gets powered, we want that to convert that system back. When that goes down, yeah, let's just do this for now. Don't worry about compacting. Okay, so it comes down, powers that. After it powers that, we can also make it come over here and power this. Keys goal, thanks so much for the host. Get some ray points wherever host is. Okay, I think that should work. Okay, and then we have another T flip-flop situation over here. We want this to extend the same time this extends, or this is back here. Pretty much when this system resets. We're gonna have to do something about this, but for now, let's just see if we can hook this up together. Very beginning, the redstone's gonna look really janky, but don't want to worry about that until it works. Okay, so we can have it. We want like that? I don't think so. We want it. Something like this. Okay, I think that might work. Let's give this a try. What did I even do? Oh, I just removed this. Okay, that's out of bone meal. Aria says, the first time catching the stream. Hey, welcome to the stream. If you guys are coming into the stream, make sure to hit the follow button just underneath of it. And I also have Discord. If you haven't already, hop onto the Discord. A lot of great stuff over there. Like you can do ray puns, fan art. You can also get help with different builds. Talk about future projects. Information about how to join the testing server. So I did some stuff. I wasn't really paying attention. I think it was working. Oh, I think we're out of redstone down. Or out of bone meal. Okay. And TD's coming down now? It does. Okay, so I think we just need to add more delay here for now. Because the machines took off and started working again before the TNT was done. think it is like 8 seconds or something. TNT is kind of slow. That's okay. Farm is definitely not made for speed. Otherwise, you just plant in the saplings yourself. Okay, so the TNT should come down as soon as possible. Okay, blew up. Now it starts up again. Probably gonna take a little bit of time off the TNT. Did it grab another one? No, it didn't. What made it activate? Must have been the bottom circuit. Oh. Okay. So the moss block converts to rooted dirt, which activates this system right here. You can see how it went off like twice, kind of. And yeah, it's because it's getting reset. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to quite fix this. So it makes a signal when it turns into rooted dirt. We only want the TNT to go down when it converts over to dirt. The main problem is that we could have it stay rid of dirt and then not only convert back to moss until the next cycle. And at the next cycle, it's going to create another update, which is going to. So right now I created one signal down below, and then it's going to create another signal once it starts again. Now create another signal. So it essentially activated TNT, possibly activated twice. Activate it twice. Kind of goes back to the whole. We don't know when the trees are going to grow. We don't know the trees are going to grow. We don't know when it's going to convert it to rooted dirt. Could fix this by having a different system that removes the logs. Hey, Mr. Hugo, how goes it? We got a shout out from Mr. Hugo. He plays technical Minecraft here on Twitch and streams it. He's always building different farms and doing major projects. What's your most recent project? This farm is very bad for me. What upgrade are you doing? So right now we're adding in a system so it will self-plant in the azalea. So it's just like other simple azalea tree farms, like all of these. But I'm just adding another system in so that it will put the saplings in on its own. There's a shout out to Mr. Hugo. Your streams are in Spanish, right? My house says, why not? Oh. Hobo says hello, welcome. Yeah, so it's pretty much like my AFK nether tree farm. I guess not necessarily an AFK tree farm, but it's an infinitely automatic tree farm. Instead of for nether trees, it's going to work for azaleas. And it should be simpler than that one, just because that one is a little bit harder to remove. I think how we can change this. We could detect. Probably should just detect when the log moves over. The log couldn't move over. Yeah, let's just detect the log moving. We'll detect the log moving. For now, we'll turn this off. What projects have you been working on, Mr. Hugo? Let's reposition some stuff. Da, 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 da. We're detecting the log. Move that for now. And power this. Looks good. I'm gonna base everything off of new location. Down, up. If you find any improvements to the farm, can you tell me privately, because just today I started testing that farm of yours and I don't know why the piston above stopped me after a while. Which farm are you referring to, Hugo? Pistons above. Dirt farm with azalea. Okay, so that would be one of these. I'm not sure which one. I got quite a few dirt farms with azalea. I'm not for which one it is. I have the portals. You have the portal one here? This one? Is it dirt farm or the grass farm? He said piston stopped working. Talking about the TNT dupers? I don't think I have any T flip-flops on this one either. If you could maybe take a screenshot of yours, circle it. I guess the main thing I always tell people is to check the world download and compare it with their farm. But sometimes there'll be something that's different. You know which pistons you're talking about. I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult when people just say like, "Oh, the piston stopped working." It's like kind of a vague. It would have been my mistake. Your farm, I know. It's fine. I mean, the piston's next to the obsidian. This piston here? That piston doesn't push. It means it's probably not being powered, or there's a block in there that it can't push because there's something in the way. So you could follow it back. That system's actually getting powered by this system over here. You can just keep following back. If you have like a second account, you can spectate it while it's running, or make a copy of your world and then take it into a different world, and then have a command that's constantly placing it in and seeing what happens. Yeah, if you're not sure, you can always message me, Hugo, private message me on Discord. If it is something more serious. Is this one I'm working on? I think so. I was changing out this part. Okay. Change out that part. Right now we're just moving some redstone down. Hmm. Gotta be careful with this. Something could touch the back of this. Great updates. Yeah, but should be fine. Hello, Adele. How goes it? Welcome to stream. I want... like that. I think that should work. Is the power there? Maybe it's supposed to be over here. So what I did is I made it detect the moving log. Oh, we gotta put this block back. Let's see. So when the log moves, means that we got a tree there, because it actually pushes it over. And then it should turn off the dispenser. That should eventually turn off pistons. Turn off the pistons so that the piston heads aren't inside there, so they're not likely to get blown up. Turn off the dispensers, just in case there's a small grass in there. That looks like it's working better. Okay, so then to turn itself back on again, oh, I accidentally broke this. I need to hook that up there. Does the latest sand duper still work? Yes. Have a good one, Maiha. Thanks for moderating the chat. If you bone meal small grass, it grows into larger. Well, it can't grow to larger because there's a tree above it. That's what causes it to waste bone meal. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, why did this not turn off again? Did I not hook this up properly? Okay, so when it extends, it should power this. Did something happen? exactly happened there? Did it actually? Okay, the observer probably got two updates. So I got an update when it's before it was moving, and then when it moved, it couldn't reset. That's kind of something you got to be worried about. Let's just put this. Let's put it here, so we don't have that problem. And let's turn it this way. Yeah. Not resetting that system. I'm gonna put more bone meal in this system. Cricket MC is lurking. Thanks for lurking. Supports the channel. Let's see if it works now. I think we moved all the redstone downwards so that you can operate a little more, a few different things more with the single input. So it successfully grew that tree and removed it. That tree did not grow. I think we might be... Oh, did this system break again? Wait. Maybe we should watch the system. Seems like it's a problematic one. Problematic. This is supposed to extend. Oh! It's extending over here. Well, that's not very helpful. Okay. Let's turn it this way then. We're having a lot of problems with this one low system, but we keep doing the same thing wrong. Now should reset, hopefully. So that does that, turns it off. TNT comes downwards, blows up that side, does that side, then it turns itself back on again. Awesome. Looks like everything's working now. Another tree. So what we did is now we detect the log moving, which is now based off of the clock. We get a single output before we get two outputs because of the detecting the moss. I think this is going to be much better. The next thing to do is just compact it, and then we're going to have to put in other things like collecting the items. Currently the items are falling down in weird locations. And then we also got to hook up the bone mill. And then after we get everything hooked up, we'll probably come in and kind of compact all the redstone. That it, nice, easy for people to build. Looks like it's working repeatedly, which is great to see. Yeah, it's definitely working. That's awesome to see. If you guys haven't already, hit the follow button underneath the stream. It doesn't cost anything. And you guys won't miss out on future streams. Also, in the chat, there's a link to my YouTube. That's where I will eventually have this farm. I have tons of farms there, including farm for almost every item in the game Minecraft. Tutorials. I also do videos about cool kind of tricks and glitches in the game. And I just recently did a video about things that you don't know about to do with Amethyst. That's on my YouTube channel. I also got Twitter and a Discord. Make sure to join our Discord. Links are also down below. That's amazing to see this thing actually working as we anticipated. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think this is a great time to pass on the fun by raiding someone else also doing Minecraft. We're going to be raiding none other than G is the Key. He is a hardcore player. He has a very advanced world with tons of stuff going on. Currently day 4,162 on his hardcore world. We're going to drop him a massive raid. Let's see if we can get all 146 of you guys to join in the raid. We'll pick this up this Sunday. We'll continue working on this. Should be amazing. As always, when we raid, make sure to copy that raid message in the chat. Show some love and hype when we hop into his chat. Thanks everybody coming in with the bits. The raid, we got a raid from Dolan. Appreciate that. All the host